The football world yesterday, we witnessed Real Madrid just cementing their last game to go to the next round. Beating Liverpool by 5 goals to 2 at Anfield was what they needed. Yesterday, they were literally on a training ground, and it was really hard for a person like me, a Liverpool fan, to watch the game. So I did a video on the Football Connect one, the original channel. So I would advise you, everyone who are watching it, to go check it out. In this video, I'm here to talk about the top 4 challenge. So the top 4 challenge is really exciting to see what's about to happen, because to my calculation or to my estimation, there are 3 teams that are capable of qualifying for the top 4 for Champions League next season, which just mentioning, it's Tottenham Hotspur, who are already currently top 4, Liverpool, who are number 5, Newcastle, who are number 5, then Liverpool, who are number 6. Those are the 3 teams that are capable of doing it. Brighton are close, but I just don't believe that they have enough to do it. Yesterday, they won a game, so maybe they might be above Liverpool. I'm not sure about that. There is a Chelsea fan called Roy who has already put Chelsea. He's still on number 10, but they believe that Chelsea can climb up to be also in the top 4 race. And also, we were talking about only 1 spot left, because we thought that Tottenham Hotspur was the only spot that can be moved. But we looked at the table again and we discovered that there is only 2 points between Tottenham Hotspur and United. And United are going to play the next 4 games without Casemiro, which, if we really look at the way it is, it's 3 games, because there's going to be an FA game in the middle. So they had 2 spots left. Only 2 spots left for the top 4. And the teams that are in candidate of getting it are United, Tottenham Hotspur, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Chelsea. That's what I'm saying. There are 4, but there could be 5 with Chelsea in the mix if we put them in there. The problem with this is this: who has the mentality to do so? We know United has the mentality. The manager has already proved it with winning the Carabao Cup and time again, the way they've performed, because they are the only team in the list that have actually been capable of going in a run, winning games. They have actually done it. So we can say, let's say top 3 or number 3 is already taken with United. What happened to number 4? Tottenham Hotspurs have been in a flip-flop, if that even makes sense, because they've won a game, they lose, they win another game, they lose, they win another game, and they lose. So it's confusing with them when it comes to if they can get that position. But they have to, for Conte's sake, because I know every Tottenham friend that I know who want Conte out, but he was believed that the man was going to end the drought of trophies to happen. So I know there's still some confusion between what's going to be happening there. Do they want Conte in or Conte out? What are they expecting and what's going to happen? It's really crazy, people. But we will definitely see how the game plays out. But all in all, what we're talking about is who's going to get this top 4 position. Who has the capability to do so? United can fall if the loss of Casemiro actually have a meaningful impact, because I heard rumors of Lisandro Martinez moving on into the midfield. Yes, I know that the midget can do the work. Sorry, it's not a midget. It's not a midget. It's just a very short man. Can do the job. He has done it already in defense where we expected him to flop. He has done it. And his never die attitude or his bully-like character he shows every single time he plays can be meaningful in the midfield for United. But can the person who's going to be behind with the Varane have enough to stop strikers from causing problems? Because now it means if we're going to be guessing, they're going to either put Luke Shaw there and put Eric Lamptey there. Or maybe if you guess, they might put Lindelof there, then Luke Shaw is left back. There is that possibility of playing around with the players. That's what we know Eric Ten Hag is capable of doing it. He has done it countless times. But it can also go either way, because, Casemiro was not only the problem that United always need for them to win games. Rashford has not scored really regularly like he has been doing, and they've relied on Garnacho coming in. Garnacho is out with an injury. Sancho, we are not yet sure how much he is, but he's a work in progress. Let me just say Sancho is a work in progress. So there is that confusion. What's going to happen? How is this going to play out? That's the question. Can United maintain and remain there? Because there are some pundits who are saying that they can drop off from the position that they are at. Can we believe that? As a rival, I want that to be true, but I don't see it. Tottenham Hotspurs, now there's confusion. They beat a team, they lose to a team. They beat a team, they lose to a team. Or they lose or draw. They lose. It was actually for the first time after a long time drawing with AC Milan. There's been draw or losses. And if you go look at that games, there have been more losses than wins. So there is confusion with that. Can they maintain the spark to at least try to continue doing better and go and get this position? The answer that comes to mind is no. That's why the fans want Antonio Conte to go. Newcastle United, who's going to be the goal scorer? That has been the question. Callum Wilson has been doing so well at the place he has been, which I think is Bournemouth. But somehow it seems like he has lost his shooting boots. They've signed Alexander Isak, who has really been having the problem to actually adjust into this new league. Can he be the savior? I don't know. We have seen Amaron doing some amazing work, but he has flown down now. He's really flopped down now. So there is that questions that are just rising out, not knowing who exactly can be the person who takes this team to a certain direction they want to go, or who takes them to a place where they want to be. Because there are so many questions, but I don't know. It's gonna be a long time really before we see something meaningful from this team. We have to wait and we have to hope to see what happens, because it's really been crazy. But I hope that we will have an idea or an identity over what happens with that team. But that's why I'm not really there. Liverpool United. Well, it looks like Liverpool have the audacity to beat the teams above them and lose to the teams below them, relegation teams especially. But now they need to keep up. They have to have the mentality. And in all the teams that I'm talking about that are they are the only team that have been proven to turn a deficit into something meaningful. If there was something on my hand, they have been able to do so. So it's still a challenge. Their Real Madrid game going out of the Champions League, it means that they're only going to be playing one game every week until to the end of season. So it means, does that help them to focus and try to achieve this thing that we're talking about, which is the Champions League position? Because I think this position can be what they need if they want to sign meaningful players who are going to bring a better Liverpool next season. So there is that challenge as well, but there are also crazy decisions that are being done by by managers like Jurgen Klopp. No, he is the only manager of Liverpool, which he takes out the player you think can be the glimpse of hope or not. He did it again with Darwin Núñez. In the video that I'm telling you that is on the Football Connect, I talked about this. Taking out Darwin Núñez did not make sense for me at all. So you can go check it out to find out my problem on that. But it means that they only have one game, and the game that they're going to play from now on, the time I'm making this video, it's only going to be on the 2nd of April. So it means, does that not help the team to at least try to give focus only on this game to get better performance from the team? I don't know, because I think if I'm Klopp, I'm giving these guys time off. Let them go rest. Let them go try to recover, because they need it more than ever. If that even makes sense, because they've not been the Liverpool of old, so they need it very, very urgently. I might talk about Chelsea because people are putting them into the mix. Chelsea, they have been failing to win games, even though they have signed players with 600 million. They can do that. They can produce something meaningful, but there is that situation where you don't really know what they're going to give you, or you are hoping that they give you something meaningful. There is that just confusion, but we are hoping that they create a run where they can get something meaningful in the game, because man, this team is really, really full of confusion. But all in all, this team has started winning games. They've actually managed to score 3 goals for a change after a really, really long time. So they're scoring goals, they're picking up form, and if they can win their next 5 to 6 games, this could be a different turnover. They could be in the top 4, especially the teams above them keep on dropping and winning points. So the question is this: who's going to be in the top 4 at the end of the season? My money is on Of course, if you watch the Arsenal United game, you know my thoughts on who's going to win the league. So it's going to be Arsenal, United, and City, one of those. Then United at number 3. Then Liverpool at number 4. That's my prediction. But it could be vice versa as well. So I want to hear your prediction. Who's going to end up in the top 4 at the end of the season? I'm hoping that it's my team. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Click that like button. Go watch some videos that I'm putting as well in the Football Connect one, where I talk about the big 6 teams and all the other things that is happening. Oh, enjoy the Football Connect 2, where I do videos like this on some days, then also do some interesting thoughts from the pundits around the world. So click that like button, subscribe, because at the end of every day, you're going to have excitement at all. So I hope you're enjoying, and I hope you're subscribing. I'm out. See you on another video. Subscribe.